Hey Seekers, Medicine here, and this is a reading for Aries um, in the week of the 22nd to the 28th of January 2017. I'd like to say thank you so much for joining us in Circle today, and I also want to give a great thanks to our spirit guides who are collaborating together to bring forth the message uh, for the week of the 22nd to the 28th, 2017, January. And earlier on in this week, it looks like one perhaps loses hope with the Eight of Cups, who talks about dreams spilt over. So let me just kind of put this into perspective for you. So the Eight of Cups upright is talking about someone who leaves their 8 cups behind to go seek brighter pastures. They're following their instinct. So here's the moon here. I don't know if you can see that, but they're following their instinct, and they're leaving all of their dreams and all of these hopes and aspirations behind to go follow their a new instinct, a new dream, a new psychic sense. Intuition instinct is telling them that there's something other there, and everything that you've created now, leave that behind, and it's time to go follow that. Okay, so the Eight of Cups is ruled by the Strength card, and the Strength card is all about finding transcendence through rules and limitations. So I want to put that into perspective for you, because I want to show you in reverse that the moon is now floating away, okay, and the querent is now trying to return to the cups, is now wanting to return to the cups, but these cups have also fallen as well. So all these dreams, hopes and aspirations that one had, those are now gone too, along with the instinct and knowledge that one has felt from before. So this one is really saying that my hopes and dreams are gone. My hopes and dreams are lost. I have nothing. You know, I might as well go even deeper. I might as well go back into suffering. I might as well go back into doing something that I hated, that I deeply did not like. Because what else is there? My hopes and dreams, everything I fought for, it's all gone. It means nothing. I might as well just go back to the suffering. I might as well give up everything that I've been hoping and dreaming for, and I might as well go back and into the thing that I hated, a job that I hated, taking care of someone's parents. This is someone that perhaps gives up their dreams for their significant other, only to find that in doing so, they end up hating their life. So this is almost a warning to those of you who might be seeing this earlier on, before the week even starts. This is almost a warning here, okay? This is almost letting you know this is what's going on. So this is what's going on earlier in the week. You're giving up hope. You're losing sight of everything that you've worked so hard for, and you're going to end up going back into something that really is not for you. It's not speaking to your life's purpose. It's not speaking to your true self. So then from there, we end up getting towards the middle of the week, the Ace of Cups. Okay? The Ace of Cups is saying, hey, I'm here now. There's some new feelings, some new emotions are being stirred up. There's some new hopes, some new dreams coming in, some new instincts, some new insights. Okay, so your psychic sense is really starting to grow into something all new. So this is kind of starting something new for you now, that you've kind of given up all of your hopes and dreams and kind of gone back home. Now it's like you're getting this recharged emotional and psychic intuitive energy, and you're back on the drive again, Aries. You're back on the mode. You're back on the go. Your instincts are heightened. Your impulses, your instinctual impulses are telling you new things and new sights, new frontiers to cover. So that's what's happening towards the middle of the week with the Ace of Cups. Now, towards the end of the week, you have the Tower card upright. And I will tell you that this is a very traumatic, perhaps, doesn't have to be, but this is a very dramatic change. This change is going to be very dramatic. Everything that you thought you knew before, everything that you thought was true, everything that you held on to, that you thought was true, it's all going to come tumbling down now, and you're going to start to see things very differently. Such is the nature of the Tower card. It's all about transformation and change, but in a sense of everything that you thought was true before your world, now everything that you thought that was true in that world, it's now gone. It's now being destroyed. Okay, you're finding it out, and it's definitely probably going to hurt. You're probably going to feel pain from it. You're probably going to mourn from it. You're probably going to have some times where you grieve over that, Aries, and that's absolutely okay. But understand that things are coming to the light now, and truths are starting to come to the light and to the present situation. And I have to say that this seems like it's really centered around your relationships. This seems like a very relationship reading. But it seems like things that you have held dear, emotional wise, friendships, romantic relationships, things that your intuition, things that your dreams, all these things that you seem to have held dear in an emotional sense, in a psychic sense, in a sense of friendships and relationships especially, they seem to be kind of making a turn. It seems to be that everything that you perhaps thought was truth, the Tower card is coming in and saying, you know what, we're going to free you of this. We are going to free you of everything you thought was true. Because unfortunately, it perhaps has all been an illusion. And it's time to break away. It's time to go find some new truths. And I really do kind of I really like how the three of these guys are playing along. I want to tie the Tower to the Eight of Cups for a moment and just kind of show you this, okay? Here you were feeling like, all hope is lost. Your dreams, everything that you work towards, everything that you've been dreaming of, it's all lost. What's the point of dreaming about it? I might as well go back home. Okay, and then suddenly you get these new feelings, you get this new insight, you get this new set of emotions, this new feeling that's going on. It's stirring inside of you. That intuition is starting to kick right back in, and you're coming right back in it. And when this happens for you, Aries, everything is going to change. Everything that you thought was real. But this may even be a good thing. It seems like with the Ace of Cups in upright position that you're actually going to be freeing yourself of the dull and the dense, and everything that you thought was true is going to go away because you have these new emotions. So it's like the Tower card is really making space and lending to these new feelings that you have now. So that's very important to hold on to. This may seem like this, looking at this in one way, one person might be very afraid and might have fear. Some Arians might just be like, you know what, bring it on. But this is a very positive, in my opinion, a very positive time. Because it's a time where you're letting go of the old and the dense and things that no longer are working to serve you, where you're actually letting them go. You're being cleansed of them, and now your true self can go discover these new feelings and these new emotions. And I feel like these new feelings and these new emotions are perhaps going to lend you, they're going to put you in the right direction, dear Aries. So now we get to the Oracle card, and we have Nimu. And it says, seek the counsel of crystals. I kind of like that. And this is a very pretty card. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's a very pretty card. I just give you a little bit of a picture with Nimu. It's got a red dragon behind there. And I love using the Dragonfae Oracle deck for especially you fire signs. I love using the Dragonfae Oracle deck for especially you fire signs. And this one is number 8. So I'm actually going to read about Nimu straight from the book. Nimu speaks. Between my two hands lies the power of all that is, the connections between the earth and the stars, the realms through which you can move to bring about your deepest desires and dreams. But do you dare to dream it? Are you courageous enough to declare your desire? I can create, but I will not be brought forth when you do not have the fortitude to commit to your change. Make a commitment to thy own self now. She or he who you truly are is worth this trust, this pledge, this courage you must have to birth your own changing self. For I am gentle, but I too have no more time to spend if you wish to waste the jewels life has given you. I will turn away, because it may not yet be your time. Only you can say it is not so, and walk forth into your new self. With me as guide and light, with transformation as your nature, with your incarnation without material death as your truth. Do this with me. Bless thyself. Love thyself. Know that you are beyond your own imaginings. Act this day, this hour, this minute, and change will flow. Do not hesitate. Be transformed now. Very, very powerful words, and how very relevant to the situation going on this week for you, dear Aries. I want to tell you a little bit about Nimu. So Nimu is beautiful. She's a beautiful enchantress Dragonfae being, born of a Dragonfae mother and human father. She dwells with the Avalonian priesthood of the lake, but separately in her own part of the woods. She works with crystals, using their energetic resonance to create borders and bridges between worlds. As dimensional portals, she creates crystal castles and caverns, homes and chambers, healing beds and shrines, and is seductive, beguiling, innocent, and wild. A Dragonfae of the natural world of the old ways, she cleanses beings with her crystal energies, and is currently preparing the planet for the re-arrival of Merlin and Arthur. She knows that you no longer need to fear for your own survival when you change, for you are eternal. She wants you to know that it is no longer necessary to die in order to be reborn into who you truly are as a soul being this lifetime. She is not impatient, but she demands a level of commitment to becoming who you truly are in order to work with you. She is very fair, silvery and slender, and a little intense as she is so focused on her minerals and healing. She works primarily with water and crystals, and her hair is incredibly long. She has huge eyes, long fingers for the delicate building work she does, and many Dragonfae assist her by sharing their crystals and jewels with her. The maker of magical talismans and jewelry that is enchanted, she is a lover too, and enchants druids and bards who often wish to tame her, but none can, nor ever will. So that's a little bit about working with Nimu. You may even want to look her up yourself and do some research, and I would definitely journey to her. Some divinatory meetings may include, it is time for you to free yourself from confines of others, expectations, and investigate other less conventional ways of making a living. You may be drawn to a particular crystal at this time, and may even enjoy simply entering into more regular communion with the element of earth and its minerals, Wear jewelry that has been cleansed by you and energized by you, and understand its significance and power for you. Make each piece you choose to wear a totem symbolizing your own self, adorning and expressing who you truly are. Above all, the message of Nimu is to free yourself. Stop expecting others to unshackle the chains and force you to walk free. You, and only you, can remove that which is holding you back. So working with Nimu, work with crystals to create change. Do not procrastinate changing yourself. Bring focus to your work. Wear talismanic jewelry. Separate yourself from the mainstream for a time to be truly who you are. And for your work to have unique energy. Make the change you want to see in your life immediately. Don't waste your precious time. Start now. That is the word for this week, dear Arians. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, and I love you. And I would love to hear any feedback, I'd love to know how Nimu has worked for you in your life. Have you started wearing jewelry? Let me know, drop me a line. I always love to kind of hear these words. If you just want to email it to me, your own personal thoughts, I'd love that. Please let me know. And if not, no worries. I'll see you next reading. Aho Mataku Asen.